Comet G3 ATLAS is a celestial object that has captured the attention of astronomers and skygazers alike. It was discovered on April 5, 2024. The discovery was made by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, which is located in Chile. Initially, the comet was very faint, which is common for comets at such distances. When first observed, it shone at a magnitude of +19. To put this into perspective, the human eye can typically only see objects as faint as magnitude +6. The comet was a staggering 407 million miles, or 655 million kilometers, away from Earth upon discovery. Despite its initial faintness, Comet G3 ATLAS held the promise of a spectacular celestial show. Comet G3 ATLAS is classified as a long-period comet, meaning it takes a very long time to complete one orbit around the Sun. In fact, its orbital period is estimated to be a whopping 160,000 years. This incredible journey takes it far out into the depths of our solar system, only to swing back towards the Sun after millennia. As Comet G3 ATLAS continued on its journey, it drew closer and closer to the Sun. This point of closest approach, known as perihelion, occurred on January 13, 2025. At perihelion, the comet was a mere 8.3 million miles, or 13.5 million kilometers from the Sun. A comet's journey near the Sun is a perilous one. The intense heat and solar radiation can cause dramatic changes to a comet's structure and appearance. Comet G3 ATLAS was no exception. As it neared the Sun, it began to experience a series of brightness outbursts. These outbursts are a testament to the volatile nature of comets. The most notable outburst occurred on January 2, 2025. During this event, the comet's brightness increased dramatically. It became nearly 4 times brighter in a short period of time. This sudden surge in brightness captivated astronomers and fueled speculation about how bright the comet might ultimately become. Based on observations and calculations, astronomers estimated that Comet G3 ATLAS had the potential to reach a visual magnitude of -3.2. This would make it as bright as Jupiter or even Venus in our night sky. Some even dared to dream that it might reach magnitudes of -4 or -6. If this were to happen, it would be a truly breathtaking sight. The comet's brightness was further enhanced by a phenomenon known as forward scattering. This occurs when sunlight is scattered by dust particles in the comet's tail, making the tail appear brighter when observed from certain angles. Comet G3 ATLAS was perfectly positioned for forward scattering, adding to its potential brilliance. As Comet G3 ATLAS continued to be the focus of intense observation, astronomers noticed something peculiar. Between January 18th and 20th, 2025, the comet's appearance began to change. The once well-defined head of the comet, known as the coma, started to appear more diffuse and elongated. This raised concerns that the comet might be disintegrating. Further observations from telescopes around the world seemed to confirm these suspicions. The comet's nucleus, the solid icy body at its core, was no longer clearly visible. Instead, it appeared as if the comet had become headless. The once bright coma had given way to a more dispersed cloud of dust and gas, forming a still visible tail that trailed behind it. Comet disintegration is not uncommon. The intense gravitational forces and solar radiation that comets experience during their close encounters with the Sun can take a toll on these cosmic wanderers. Whether Comet G3 ATLAS was indeed fully disintegrating or simply undergoing a period of significant structural change remained a topic of debate among astronomers. Despite the possible disintegration, Comet G3 ATLAS remained a fascinating object to observe. Its elongated tail, now stretching millions of kilometers across the cosmos, served as a reminder of the comet's journey and the powerful forces it had encountered. The visibility of Comet G3 ATLAS varied depending on location and timing. For skywatchers in the southern hemisphere, the comet was visible immediately after sunset throughout January 2025. It appeared low in the sky, near the horizon, and gradually moved higher each night, while also becoming dimmer as it moved away from the Sun. Those in the northern hemisphere had a more limited viewing window. The best opportunities to catch a glimpse of the comet were between January 12th and 14th, 2025. On January 12th, it was visible for a brief period about 35 minutes before sunrise, approximately 5 degrees above the horizon. On January 14th, it could be seen again for a short time about 35 minutes after sunset, this time 7 degrees above the horizon. Observing Comet G3 ATLAS, however, came with its challenges. Its close proximity to the Sun made it difficult to spot, especially during the day. Attempting to view the comet during daylight hours, particularly on January 13th, when it was closest to the Sun, was strongly discouraged, due to the risk of serious eye damage. For the safest viewing experience, astronomers recommended using binoculars or a small telescope. A clear view of the east-southeast and west-southwest horizons was essential for optimal visibility. It was also crucial to choose a viewing location away from city lights or other sources of light pollution. Despite the challenges, Comet G3 ATLAS provided a unique opportunity to witness a celestial traveler making its way through our cosmic neighborhood. Whether it ultimately disintegrated or continued on its journey, it served as a reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our universe.